GST, we have paid 33 lakhs, and we are targeting projection is around about 39 CR by the end of financial year 2027. Now, with these facts and figures, we are definitely here to conclude that by giving a handsome subsidy, government is benefiting directly or indirectly in the overall development of the state. If we see, it is not just from a vendor perspective or the government perspective, it is from the consumer perspective. So if we see our consumers, we would take this platform, the SPAG would take this platform to congratulate all our prosumers, that is the solar consumer cum producer, for being a solar plant owner, and the people of Goa are thanking the government for the existing policy and requesting or urging them to keep it effective till then. SPAG, Solar Power Association as association, along with all the current prosumers and the future prosumers who are going to install solar plants in the future, thank government in general and our visionary CM Dr. Pramod Sawant in particular for giving the best policy till date, and we urge to make it or keep it effective till the end of financial year 2027.
We have to think about our climate change, global warming, and that is the reason every residential are the key source of this industry. So this industry is taken, like when we compare other states like Gujarat or Rajasthan, they are much ahead of us. We adopted this state solar policy with of 2017. This adoption was taken in 2019, and there was a shortfall between the initial 4-5 years till 24. We could achieve only 5 megawatts. The reason behind it, there was a pandemic, there was a procedural activities which was manually operated. Now, taking with the key interest of our Honorable Minister CM, he made it everything on like software system and a portal system. We have 2 portals operating in the state. One is Goa Solar Portal for a commercial, and for a PM Surya Ghar portal which is operated national wise or the state wise also. So any consumers who is opting to go for solar, it is the PM Surya Ghar portal is a consumer driven portal. Any consumer go, have their electricity bill, log in to with the mobile number and get the OTP and get it registered. So this is this very robust thing which has been occurred across the country, not only in Goa. So every people of this country are taking the benefit of this scheme under PM Surya Ghar. See, as a state, we are lucky state to have the maximum subsidy across the country. I mean to say, in rest of the states, only PM Surya Ghar subsidy is available for 3 kilowatt up to 78,000. But our Honorable Chief Minister has taken it to the next level. He is promoting 50% of the benchmark price. Suppose if you are investing 5 lakh rupees, 50% of the subsidy will come from the state government. So that is his motto, to have a greener energy and greener platform in the state. And we, all the vendors, are aligned with our Honorable Chief Minister's vision that we will take it to the next level. These are the challenges for us also to accomplish this matter. But it is not, we cannot put our foot down. 65 megawatt is not a big challenge for us. We as a vendors, almost 75 vendors are there in the state. So everybody can contribute to the same line. And being on the same page, we can achieve this target by 2027 as per the visionary CM's requirement. And we all strive and we all try to support. I try to request all the consumers, all the media people to support us in this move. This is a big move we have to take to the next 2030 to make our state self-reliant on renewable energy. Thank you very much.
Entrepreneurship has never been so easy. But with this industry coming into picture, we are churning out entrepreneurs. And this is the biggest opportunity for the public of Goa, for the government of Goa, and for all the stakeholders to take or make hay while the sun shines. So I would request a heartfelt, a warm request from my side to the press, to the stakeholders, to the government, to the public of the state to support us in this initiative, and we can make wonders happen in the future. Thanks a lot.
Which part of Goa is
Across the state, the business is coming from we can say we cannot identify as the panchayat level or the municipal level.
okay?
So everywhere like 5 kilowatt, 3 kilowatt, it depends upon the type of consumption which goes across the consumer, individual consumer.
Okay.
So most of this, when we come to the capacity wise, Verna is a big platform where the industries are taken available. But we as a stakeholders, we are not focusing on the industries because industries are having their own requirements and demands. But we as a vendors are taking care of the residential sector, where the residents are taking place. Now we can say North Goa is also equally challenging, equally supporting the industry. Solar, they are going for rooftop, as well as South Goa also is taking. Ponda is also taking, and so everywhere it's spread across. But this 1300 to 1500 consumer who has installed solar is across the state.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are not able to focus on the villages where the consumption is very less, like 200 units, 300 units. So that consumption is very less. So the consumption, where the consumption is very high, like urban areas where the consumption is very high, there the focus is more.
Just to answer your question, from which sector it is coming from.
Okay.
So if we see residential is doing great wonders, and that's what we are here for, and that's what the government is appreciating and putting the best foot forward. So we request concentrate only on this residential sector as of now.
Okay.
Initially, the issue was that the awareness activities was not there from 19 to 23 or 22, because people were not confident whether if I put solar, it will work or not. It was a great push. It was a great effort by all the vendors of the state and GEDA, Electricity Department, to promote this industry, to promote these rooftop solar events. And as they got the revenue benefit monthly, like earlier there used to be 5,000 rupees electricity bill, now they are paying only 150 rupees electricity bill. This has given the word of mouth transparency to all the stakeholder people of the state. So there was a issue with the subsidy delays. So that has also been resolved with a certain period of time, because initial things, it happens very difficult to manage. Now everything has been streamlined. Central subsidies are coming within 45 days. Within 30 days today, we have received a consumer received within 3 days the subsidy has been received from the center after commissioning of the installation. And now state subsidies are coming within 2 months after installation. That has been seamlessly, and this will move ahead for the longer period of time. See, there is a good outlay and projection and budgeting has been done for this industry, solar industry, as a subsidy, for a subsidy component. So this will, if all the consumers are coming, see, it is not like we cannot individual consumers, we have to catch to every consumers of the states. We cannot say that there is a lot of heat or there is a lot of rain. It is what we have created. So our urge is that don't think about saving money, think about saving environment.
All these units.
Whatever the solar panels or inverters which are being used, solar panels specifically should be Make in India panels.
Okay.
Mandatory Make in India panels. And they have a robust portal. Every panel serial number is registered with the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy.
Okay.
And if we put any wrong serial number on the portal, it will reject the subsidy component.
Okay.
That type of system has been created by the central government of India.
Just to see what Mr. Sandeep has said, before PM Surya Ghar, if you look, PM Surya Ghar started just one and a half year back.
15 February 2024.
So before PM Surya Ghar, right from 2019 to that date of PM Surya Ghar, we had done just hardly 500 installations. But in this 1 year, we have done 750 installations. That means we are looking at a growth of round about
800%.
800%.
Annually.
So that's what the impact of the policy is in Goa. So if this is the setup that we are doing now, then definitely we are trying for another 7 to 8 times growth in the coming 2027. So that is the vision and the mission of Honorable PM Mr. Narendra Modi and Dr. Sawant, and we are here to all support the cause for it. Invested around about 25 megawatts. Now you're going to see all the installations on government buildings, and it has already been given, the tender has been allotted. But just because of the rains, it is just on a back foot. So once the rains are done, then we are starting installation on the government buildings as well.
The installation for the residents it becomes a problem because individually they cannot take when they're in the flat. So the whole society has to come together. So what
Yeah,
do we
there
do?
is a scheme. See, even if you are not paying, you are doing for individual flats, there is the option of virtual net metering. So virtual net metering means you can hire a roof, put a solar plant. If somebody is not installing a roof, 5-10 people can get together, install the solar power plant on some roof, and get a rebate. That is the concept is there. And second thing, when you are going for residential welfare association for common areas, common area lighting, lift, swimming pool, all this common area lighting, where all the society members contribute for the electricity bill. So you can put a common solar power plant. For that, the central government is giving a very fantastic subsidy of 18,000 rupees per kilowatt. And that plant capacity can go up to 500 kW. This is central government scheme. Apart from that, state government is giving 50% subsidy for this residential welfare scheme. So your entire cost of the solar plant becomes nullified with this subsidy. So initially, what the consumer or the society has to do is they have to take some loan from the bank, take a moratorium of 6 months. Within 6 months, your subsidies will be coming. Your net investment becomes zero.
Initially, like when this, you said like in 2000.
19.
They have installed it, but their subsidy is not still come.
No.
So that's why, yeah.
No, there is not even a single case in Goa whose subsidy has not been given by the government. If it is there, if someone comes to our notice, then we can definitely prove it is not wrong.
Kankona area.
Huh?
In Kankona area.
No, I don't think. There are two options. Either that person is not registered with the government or he is not used those indigenous panels. But if it is suiting in the policy, if it is favorable according to the policy, there is not even a single consumer in our notice that who has not received subsidy. Yes, from 6 months, it's taken 8 months, it's taken 12 months, it's taken 1.5 years. But there is not even a single consumer who has not got a subsidy from the government. We are very sure on that.
So presently, subsidy from 10 days got
Switch in the portal in the month of February. There is a from PM Surya Ghar 1 to 2.0 PM Surya Ghar portal. And the alignment with our Goa state portal was taken place in between that period. So there are some cases which are pending between February to June. So they are already in the transit of disbursement of the subsidies, and it has been already gone to the accounts, director of accounts for clearing the subsidies.
Madam, just to answer this question of continuation from Sandeep, when we had committed to the customers, we commit them 8 to 10 months. It is not that we are committing 2 months. Even if it is coming in 2 months, we are telling them 1 year. So not even a single consumer is complaining that we have committed something and not got something. So we are committing 1 year. Before that, the government is giving the subsidy and everyone is happy. Absolutely fine.
See, some consumers might not have received their subsidies because what has happened is they are buying solar panels online. Online they are buying solar panels and getting it installed. The vendor who is installing the system is not registered with the PM Surya Ghar, neither the state portal or neither with Goa Energy Development Agency. And they complain that they did not receive the subsidies. So we have 75 vendors across the state on the PM Surya Ghar portal, and also already we have these 75 vendors are registered with Goa Energy Development Agencies. If a consumer is intended to go for solar, try to avoid going online purchase. A request is don't try to avoid, because after a period of time, this is not a product that we are selling. This is not a product we are selling to a consumer. This is what enters the system we are selling for the consumer, which need to take care for 25 years.
End-to-end solution we are
It's
giving.
an end-to-end solution. There are legalities like electricity department connection, grid connection, net metering, power purchase agreements, all are there, and it is aligned. All the vendors of the states are aware of this. Not the online people will be able to help you in this matter. Our request is that there are sufficient vendors available in the state, and the growth of the vendors is enormous. Day by day, people are going towards renewable energy entrepreneurship. These entrepreneurs are young entrepreneurs and within the state. We can bag from all the vendors are within the state. They are having their offices. You can go to the website of PM Surya Ghar portal. You can get all the vendors' details. Whomsoever want to select a vendor, it's all the consumer's prerogative. Looking at your convenience of your location. Like we always prefer a South Goa person should try to have a South Goa vendor, or North Goa consumer should have to go for a North Goa vendor, because it finds easy for the vendor to coordinate and manage the system. And the system is already, everything is online system. We can have the portal, everything is there. You can monitor your solar plant across the world you are. Wherever you are in the world. If you are in US, you can monitor your solar plant. That type of system it is. How much you have generated, What is the electricity bill? Almost I think in 1200 to 1300 people who are installed a solar power plant till date as a residential, their 90% of the electricity bill becomes as zero. 90% they are saving 90% of the electricity bills. Temperature is very high, there might be some shortfall or we have to pay some little bit extra power charges. Otherwise,
This was the overall objective of our press meet. If any questions, then we are here to answer. Otherwise, we are done from our side.
I wanted to know what is the response from house building, like to come together, and would you know anything on
Oh no, as on date, none of the housing complexes has been opted for because people are unaware of the facility available with the state. So they can, if any housing complexes want to go for virtual net metering scheme, they can connect any of the vendor of the state. They will provide the details, have the feasibility, and get a roof done, and then they can install.
If you are looking at a bill of around about 2,500 rupees, the average capacity is 5 kilowatt. If you are looking at a bill of around about 6 to 7,000 rupees, the average capacity is 10 kilowatts, and that's what we are aiming at. Maximum installation are between 5 and 10. So 5 are a little bit on the higher side, then comes the 10 kilowatt capacity.
And what is the GST collection you mentioned before? You said lakhs.
GST collection is 33 lakhs that we have paid as a GST amount.
And you're targeting 37 crores.
Oh yes,
33 lakhs.
because that we are targeting in line with CM's vision of 27 completing 65 megawatts.
So when we are doing a 65 megawatt of capacity, we are taking an average costing of that 65 megawatt. On that basis, what will be the GST collection? Percent of the project cost. Initially, he has to invest 100%. So within 6 months, your subsidy it comes 50% subsidy from the state and central it comes, and 50% has to be borne by the consumer.
And the connection Goa electricity
It is better because कित्याक दिवपाक जाय काय म्हणल्यार सपोज एक म्हयन्याक लिव्हर गेल्लो आसा ऑलरेडी आसा गेल्लो आसा तुजें पॉवर तयार जाल्लें तें वेस्ट जाता ना जाल्यार हे ग्रिडाक गेलें आसल्यार गव्हर्मेंटाक गेलें आसल्यार तुका नेक्स्ट मंथा तें यूज करपाक मेळटा कॅरी फॉरवर्ड जाता नेक्स्ट मंथाक
आणि वन मोर पॉइंट
आनी नेक्स्ट मंथाक यूज जाल्या नंतर तुजें तें एक्सेस जे पॉवर आसता इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट एन्युअली सेटल करता सेटल करता म्हळ्यार तूं रिपे कशें करता इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी पर युनिट 3 रुपीज 71 पैसा तुमकां अकाउंटाक ट्रान्सफर दिता.
त्या काळात सेफ्टी सिस्टम कशी बसयता तुमी तेजी समज कस्टमर घरांत ना जाल्यार
No, it is automatic system. Inverter with inbuilt IGBT आसा, inbuilt cut-off system आसा. Apart from that, आमी external भी एक cut-off system, isolation system घालता, mandatory isolation system.
So एक्सिडेंट जालो तो तेजे एलिगेशन जाल्ले की ती पावर
ना वी आर कन्फ्युजिंग फॅक्ट्स over here. बिचोली जो जाल्लें आसा पळय तो नॉर्मल इन्वर्टर बॅटरी बॅकअप तो जाल्लो इट हॅज गॉट नथींग टू डू विथ सोलर कित्याक सांगा ताका एंटी आयलँडींग फॅक्टर आसा ताका तातूंत भितर एंटी आयलँडींग म्हळ्यार कितें गव्हर्मेंटाची ग्रीड गेली देन द सोलर विल नॉट वर्क फॉर दॅट पर्टिक्युलर ऑफ टायम दॅर इज नो क्वेश्चन ऑफ बॅक पेडींग तें जाल्लें तें कळ्ळें म्हाका थंय जाल्लें तें बिचोली बट दॅट इज इन्वर्टर नॉर्मल इन्वर्टर बॅकअप आशिल्लो एंड जस्ट टू बॅक आ GST थिंग ना पयलीं जर GST जर पळयत जाल्यार आमी 8.9% आशिल्ले आता they have increased to 13.8%. In spite of that, we are doing great and we are getting revenue for the state and actual revenue that we are getting for the state and contributing in the development of the state. आणि जर सांगपाक गेल्यार म्हजें जर सांगपाक गेल्यार I used to work for so many companies in a corporate level and I was paid very very heavily. But the moment I left the job, I was in a skeptical thing whether to go for solo or not because there was no encouragement. But now I have come to a conclusion that this is the best platform for entrepreneurship and we as a SPAG invite more and more entrepreneurs to come, join, open their companies and contribute in the development of the state.
SPAG is a purely had a vision in 2019 to make all the vendors under a single roof, a single platform. This was the vision and we are a competitors association. So but we are more than a good friends and at the same platform with similar like-minded people are operating in this industry. And see, everybody is having a problem during the execution of the work, but every entrepreneur is supporting each and others. So this is how the we can say goodwill and good relations are built up in this association. We are has on date 45 members in the association. Further another 7 to 8 are coming to the group. So we are giving a very good homely and friendly relation in this group.
एखादं कंझ्युमर
कोस्टल बेल्ट में जो कहता है कि 6 महीने के लिए उन लोगों को लाइसेंस या 9 महीने के लिए लाइसेंस दिया रहता है, सो वो लोगों को वायबिलिटी नहीं रहता है कि हम लोग उनको सोलर डालें, क्योंकि 6 महीने के बाद उनका पूरा सेटअप निकालना पड़ता है, तो वो लोगों को परमिशन नहीं मिलता है कि सोलर डालने के लिए, क्योंकि दे आर ऑन LTT बेस, टेम्पोररी कनेक्शन बेसिस। सो जिसका परमानेंट कनेक्शन है उनको ये सुविधा अच्छा है।
और जैसे हम बात कर रहे हैं कोस्टल बेल्ट के, महिंद्रा जो है वो सब कोस्टल बेल्ट में है, उन्होंने भी सोलर डाला है। महिंद्रा होटल
कोस्टल बेल्ट अब टेक्निकली बात कर रहे हैं कि एक वायबिलिटी की बात कर रहे हैं, टेक्निकली बात कर रहे हैं तो सभी होटल्स आप सोलर
हम डाल सकते हैं। टेक्निकली
अगर वायबिलिटी की बात कर रहे हैं, जिसका परमानेंट कनेक्शन है हम उसको सोलर डाल सकते हैं, जिसका टेम्पररी कनेक्शन है हम सोलर नहीं डाल सकते। जैसे कलमगढ़ पागा बीच में जो टेम्पररी कनेक्शन है बीच बेल्ट पे, वहाँ पे हम सोलर डालने के लिए परमिशन नहीं मिलेगा।